On the 50th anniversary of martial law in the Philippines, human rights groups are fighting a misinformation war. Between 1972 and 1981, under the then dictator Ferdinand Marcos, Amnesty International found that torture was used freely and with extreme cruelty. According to the NGO, some 70,000 people were imprisoned, 34,000 tortured, and over 3,200 killed. But the scale of the atrocities is being denied, some fear in an attempt to whitewash history. One of the victims who faced torture during martial law was Josefina Focadilla. Police raided her house searching for her brother, who had alleged ties with the Communist Party of the Philippines.
Tinulak ako doon sa upuan sa my kitchen. Tapos si Castillo ay nasa likuran ko. He was behind me. And then all of a sudden, ginanon yung tenga. Ang lakas, ganyan. Binaks yung aking tenga. Pinulod yung hair ko, ganon. Ganon ako. Kasi tinatanong yung kapatid namin lalaki. Sabi ko nasa trabaho.
The Amnesty International report recorded Focadilla's experience. Her elder sister was assaulted and died in detention. Her brother was tortured, and another sister gave birth in prison. The government did officially acknowledge the widespread abuses in 2013, but only 11,103 victims of torture, killings, and enforced disappearances have been officially recognised and compensated. Now, pro-Marcos posts have flooded Facebook and TikTok with false and misleading claims that cast doubt on Amnesty's findings. Posts sharing a clip of Marcos falsely claiming Amnesty's findings were based on hearsay. Another claims that the rights group never visited the country. A volunteers group determined not to let martial law violence be erased is a group that call themselves Project Ganita, the local word for memory. They are scanning old newspapers to try and educate social media users and make the history more available. They say the fight against pro-Marcos misinformation is a question of defending democracy and the truth. For Camelo Crisanto of the Human Rights Violations Victims Memorial Commission, he hopes a clear message acknowledging the past could be delivered by the current president, Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
I have this small optimism on the 50th day marking the declaration of martial law. Would he be able to say, oh, the sins of my father are not my own? But this one I can promise the Filipino people, no gross human rights violation will happen under my watch.